Today I'm going to do a little test between these two Makita cut-off wheels. So this Makita wheel, I've been using these for years. They're 1.2mm thick discs, and I'm going to test it against these new 0.8 fast cutting discs. So these are 125mm, 5-inch. I have measured them first just to check what size they were, and this one's actually 0.4mm bigger than this one, so I'll take that into account when I measure them at the end. So I'm going to do about 5, maybe 10 cuts each with them through some 1/2-inch galvanized threaded rod with Makita brushless 5-inch angle grinder. So let's get to it. First of all, the old 1.2 discs, then the 0.8mm discs. I'm going to test them on sort of 4 criteria: how fast they cut, how much sparks they throw off when I'm cutting the rod, how big the wheel is left at the end after the equal amount of cuts with each disc, and just how it feels overall, which one of them I like the best. So let's get to it, starting with this one. So I was quite surprised by that. There was actually more difference between them than I thought there would be. This felt a lot nicer. It didn't. This one seemed to jump around a bit. This was, yeah, it was nice. It cut quick, smooth, easy. So feels better, and it was quicker. Spark-wise, I don't know. The sparks coming off this seem to be bigger, like chunkier bits of abrasive wheel, or maybe because it's cutting faster, the chunks coming off the metal were bigger, but it seemed like certainly no less sparks, probably more, and certainly bigger sparks. And as for size, well, if I put them directly on top of each other, it's a little hard to see maybe on the camera here, but the fast cutting one is actually fractionally bigger by the looks. I'll give it a measure just to check. There's the 1.2mm disc sitting on top of a new disc, and you can see there's about 2.5mm all the way around, so around 5mm difference there. I'll just measure it. It's going to be a bit tricky with one hand. Yeah, so there we have it, 119.8mm. It started off at 125.2. Let's check this one, which I'm guessing is going to be slightly bigger. There it is there. bang on 120. So this one has lost 4.8 mils, because remember it was smaller to begin with. Whereas this one, forgotten what the measurement was now. So 119.8, but it started off at 125.2, so it's lost 5.4 millimeters. Yeah. So 0.6 millimeter difference there. Yeah, so 0.6 millimeters over 5 cuts, quite a bit. So averaging sort of just over 0.1 mil per cut more usage on one of these discs than one of these discs. So over 100 cuts, it's gonna add up. That wouldn't worry me all that much though. It would be more just how good it feels and the smoothness. You have a look at the back of the discs. You can see they're made quite differently. Hopefully that comes up on the screen through the camera here. On here you can see the mesh, quite large mesh through it, whereas this very fine mesh. So anyway, there's just a quick comparison between the 1.2 millimeter metal cutting disc and a 0.8 millimeter metal cutting Makita disc. There's the numbers there if you want them, if you need to order them. Thanks for watching. If you want to watch a video on the angle grinder I used, I've got a review, then the links below or at the end of the video. Cheers, thanks for watching.